Hey guys, I want to talk to you about talking to your kids about pornography. And I just want to say, if you do what you've been taught by your parents, then you're not going to do a very good job. Things have changed and our generations are different. And so you need to get educated and learn certain things so that you can handle parenting your kids around the topic of pornography different than the way that you were probably taught. And so I could go on and on about different things that you can do, but I've just boiled it down to 4 important tips and things that I can share with you today. Okay, so the first one is it's an ongoing discussion, it's not a talk. And what that means is if you want to talk openly with your kids about pornography, then you got to have a lot of safety in terms of talking about sex, just having safety in talking about kind of awkward topics. And so you want this to be an ongoing discussion, not just a talk. Just sitting your kid down and saying, don't look at porn, it's bad, that will actually do damage, because it will send them the message that, look, this is something we don't really talk about, it's something I'm not supposed to do, so if it does happen, I need to hide it. You want to create safety and you want to create discussion so that they can talk about it, and they can talk about it openly. They can talk about it like it's talking about the weather or talking about their friends or whatever. They can bring it up and have those conversations with you. And so unless you need to be consistent, you need to be as not as awkward as you can possibly be, and you need to just be able to be open with them and discuss it openly. The next thing is to understand that most kids will view pornography, and when I say most, it's like 99.9%. They're going to school, other kids have phones, they're curious online, they're gonna come across pornography. And so if you go to them and you just say, hey, don't look at porn, it's bad, they're gonna come across it. And when they come across it, they're gonna have a mix of different things go on. They're gonna be really intrigued, they're gonna get a dopamine hit, it's gonna feel exciting and good, and they're also going to feel some shame and wonder why they have those weird feelings about it. They're going to want to hide it. And so you want to educate them and talk to them about the feelings that they'll have when they see pornography, and normalize that feeling excited sexually is okay. And it's okay that they desire to look at stuff like that. But what you want to do is to be able to have the discussion so that you can outline for them and teach them the consequences of continuing to indulge in that, so that you can have those open discussions so that they have that internal motivation to say, look, I don't want this in my life. And you want to teach them that. So just know that they probably will see it, and maybe that will help you not freak out so bad when it does happen. I'm going to tell my kids that they're going to see it, and I'm going to tell them what they'll feel when they see it, and I'm going to walk them through the steps of what they need to do when they do see it, and how they need to talk to me, and how we need to learn from that. Okay. First, respond with love, not with shame. Okay. So if you respond with, I've heard horror stories of a mom slapping her son because she found his Playboy. Or just coming down with an intense punishment because you found some pornography on a phone or whatever. You want to respond with love, and what that means is connect to how much shame they must be feeling. Try to connect to what it's been like for them to be hiding things, and try to understand that and be there for them, and let them know that no matter what, you love them. Give them that first before you lay down the consequences. And before they're already feeling really bad and weird about having viewed pornography. And so the thing they need most from you as a parent is love, and then they need teaching and some guidance. Okay, so respond first with love. Lastly is use your own life experience. And you guys, I realize kids they're all different ages, and you want to do this age appropriately. But I hear a lot like, gosh, am I supposed to tell my son about my pornography addiction? Or should I just keep this between me and my wife? absolutely use what you've learned and what you've experienced to teach your children. And you don't have to open up about all the little nitty-gritty details of it, but it is good for you to be open and to teach them and to show them what works in life and what doesn't. And so it's okay to use your own life experience. So these are just 4 quick pointers on how to handle the topic of pornography with your kids. It's a little more complicated than just these things, but these things will hopefully be things that can get you started and in busting open the topic and having some safety with your kids and preventing them from having sex addiction, pornography addiction. Guys, share this video if you think anybody would benefit from it. So I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it. Thanks.